Work will soon begin to put a roundabout on a busy intersection in the city of Wilmington, Independence Boulevard and River Road. Council tonight approved entering into a deal with developers of River Lights and the proximity watermark, where all three will pay for that roundabout. The city also plans to put in sidewalks along River Road and Independence as part of the project. The city's cost would be about $2.8 million for all of that work.
Council also unanimously approved spending another $1.4 million on the nCino sports complex. More work needs to be done to remove some landfill waste from that site. The city needs to have more dirt brought in and grading done to meet requirements set up by the State Department of Environmental Quality. It will also allow contractors to bring sod in next spring to help the project be completed by next fall.
The city of Wilmington's new home will be called Skyline Center. Council voted tonight to rename the old Thermo Fisher building that now houses all city offices. The naming committee narrowed the list to Skyline and City Plaza after discussion tonight. Council member Kevin Spears suggested Skyline Center. It passed by a 6-1 vote with Margaret Haynes voting no.